as you all can see, nakasabi na kalambaras po, naglambitin ang tawag dyan. I've never been this athletic or physically strong in my 20s and 30s, and I'm turning 50 and kinakalimutan ko na nga lang kasi sometimes. Diba? Pag binibigyan mo ng edad yung sarili mo, naiisip mo tuloy yung mga negative na, matanda na ako, ganyan, hindi ko na yung kaya, parang nag-give up ka na. Pero lahat yan nasa utak lang natin. Pag kaya ng utak, kaya ng katawan, kadalasan na. So yun lang yung experience ko talaga. And I'm so fortunate and so grateful na binigyan ako ni God ng ganitong kalpas na pangangatawan, because I believe that health is wealth. And yun nga lang, sana sa concert talagang maipakita ko sa sarili ko at sa inyong lahat na age really is just a number, and that with proper growth mentally, spiritually, and physically, na kaya pa rin natin makipagsabayan sa ating mga kabataan. I love and admire our youth. Dahil yan po yung mga kinakanta namin nung kami mga bata ng Smoky Mountain, na ang kabataan ay pag-asa ng bayan, and wala pong competition. But what I'm trying to say here is that if they can do some things na feeling nyo kaya nyo rin, I believe kaya nyo rin. And I believe kaya natin. So yun yung theme ng concert na to. That yun nga, kaya natin mag-evolve kahit ano pang edad natin.
Can you give us a sneak peek as to your repertoire?
Yes, I'll be singing Indiana. Technically, ito yung anniversary ng Smoky Mountain. 35 years in the business. We were launched by the Maestro, our national artist for music, Ryan Gayabyab, noong 1990, pero 1989, kami po ay nag-training under him. And since hindi magagawa yung Smoky Mountain reunion this year, I decided, by talking to my manager, Arnold Vega-Fria, na it's time to celebrate pa rin kahit wala yung Smoky Mountain. So, isa yan sa mga reasons why kinuha ko rin syempre ang aking kapatid, one of my best friends, Director Jeffrey Hidalgo, to direct this concert. Kasi ang gusto ko talaga maramdaman ng audience ko is yung simula nung nasa grade 7 hanggang high school, maramdaman yung mga kasing edad ko na lumaki kasama ko. Gusto ko maramdaman nila yun sa music na kakantahin ko, sa mga songs na original songs na ginawa ko at ginawa ng ibang mga composers for me through the years, and also yung mga sikat noong 90s and at marami pang iba. Gusto ko makiligin kayo kasi music has a way of taking us back to the past, whether it be good or bad, whether it be about broken heart or maybe a memory of, being in love, diba? So, gusto ko lang ibalik kayo sa inyong youth, katulad ng nararamdaman ko kapag pinapractice ko na yung mga kanta ko.
Speaking of love,
yes.
Will this concert be more meaningful for you because you are in love?
Hindi ko. Parang yung mga announcers, yung mga radio DJs noong 90s, di ba? Ganyan. Kasi hindi na ganun Pero, like I always say naman, I'm happier now. I've always been happy. I'm a grateful person. Talagang grateful ako sa lahat ng mga nangyari sa buhay, whether it being malungkot or masaya, kasi alam ko may reason kung bakit nangyayari yung mga bagay. I am more inspired, yes. Sabi nga nila, you attract who you are, you attract what you are. I'm not sure, but maybe that's true. But yeah, my boyfriend is really pushing me to be the best version of myself. I mean, dating a national athlete is not easy. Because lamang gym talaga ako, hindi man sa gym, sa labas, nag-rope flow, nag-workout pa rin. And I see the dedication, I see the passion and yung hard work. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng dayain kasi yung katawan natin, no? Yung lakas, yung sigla. Pagdating ng competition or pagdating ng concert,
Hello? Nawala? Hello?
ayan. Pagdating ng competition or pagdating ng concert, hindi pwede kung hindi naman pala ako nag-workout. Ako rin hihingalin sa dami kong dance numbers na gagawin. So, yun nga. I believe that you have to be with someone who inspires you, who makes you better as a person and as an artist, kung ano man yung trabaho mo. Kasi kung hindi ganon, if you can't grow together, then what's the use, diba? Life is short. Alam natin ang dami ng mga nangyayari. Ang dami natin nawawala. Ang mga galing na mga artists sa industriya. And it's really sad. But that's life. Sabi nga nila, I pray na mahaba pa buhay ko. Gusto pang makita yung mga apo ko na marami. Pero hindi natin alam kung anong meron sa buhay. That's why ako, in love ako, magpapakatotoo ko in love ako. Pero hindi mo ako magpapakatama. Hindi na tayo mga bata. Yung parang gano'n. Parang enjoy life, enjoy love, enjoy your work, whatever makes you happier, whatever kumbaga parang makes you grow. Sabi nga nila. So yun.
Thanks, Jen. At this point, I'm sure a lot of our media friends are also rearing to ask their own questions.
Yes.
So let's formally open the Q&A.
Let's go!
Bobby.
Thanks, Dean.
Hello, Ginny. Congratulations on the upcoming. So this is the 35th year of Smoky Mountain. But are you allowed to sing the hits of Smoky in your...
Definitely, yes. The Songs of Smoky Mountain is owned by the maestro and also James Coronel, who is, of course, was part of Smoky Mountain Mind.
What favorite Smoky Mountain song?
I always say Paraiso. I love Paraiso. And Hideaway. Yung Hideaway part ka ng album ng second group. Na-record din namin ng first group.
And then last question. I understand na dapat may, parang you're working out sa reunion ng Smoky Mountain. Anong update na dito?
Well, meron, yung last reunion na, semi-reunion namin, was held in December for the Ayalas. So, it was a private event for, yun na, nandun sila Don Jaime, nandun silang lahat. At kasama namin si Tommy Lambino, ni Jeffrey. James couldn't make it, he was abroad. But I am proud to say that I believe it's going to happen again on May 30 for all the Smoky Mountain fans. And even if James Coronel isn't going to be performing, he will be there. He will be there. And yeah, so syempre, we will ask the maestro to be there as well. Basta wala siyang trabaho, he will be there.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you. Hello.
Sabi akin daw ka. Hello, Jenny. Anong maaabangan namin na hindi mo pa nagawa nagawa na ngayon lang talaga namin makikita sa project. Bagong-bago yung question.
Thank you. It's a good question. Well, yun nga, dahil mas athletic na ako. Ngayon, I've done, yun nga, just like Jeff, na gumawa rin ng triathlon before, nag-triathlon na rin ako. Pero yung sa akin, half pa lang yung nagawa ko. Kasi I only learned how to swim last year. So, noong January 2024 ako nag-swim classes. By July, nag-triathlon na ako. So, nilagay ko yung sarili ko dun sa ganong challenge para talagang matuto akong mag-swimming and para talagang magawa ko yung triathlon. And i-incorporate ko yung mga ginagawa ko sa gym and also sa labas doon sa stage para makita nyo yung mga pinagkakabalahan ko. You know, guys, when I was younger, I was 12 when I was discovered by the maestro. Si Jeff was 11. And so, bata talaga kami nag-umpisa. And dahil doon, rin ako ng pag-asawa. And doon ko pa nung nag-asawa ko, doon lang ako nakaranas ng pag-inom, yung mga gano'n. And then, you become 35 or 38 or, you know, like all of a sudden you're in your 40s and ayaw mo nang uminom. Ayaw mo nang magpuyat. Pagod ka na, gusto mo na lang tahimik. Gusto mo na lang nasa gym ka. Gusto mo na lang to create things that you want if you're a creative mind just like me and Jeff. Pero yung drinking, in-enjoy pa ni Bro lang. Bro? Oh, kasi kaya niya. Ako hindi ko talaga kaya. But what I mean to say is that, excited akong makita ninyo na yung pag nilagay natin yung utak natin, siya yung gusto natin sa kahit na anything is possible.
Tuloy-tuloy na to. I mean, may mga bago na pong project na sa ito.
Yes, actually, tuloy-tuloy na to from yung Christmas song. Pangarap ko rin talaga yun. Ay, sabi ko, isa lang Christmas song. And then, a new album, that's what I want. But I wanna be able to write some of it as well. So, hindi pa rin siya nangyari. But, I have a movie called Nasaan Si Jesus, where I'll be playing a nun, madre. And this will be my first musical on film. And excited ako, kasama ko rin si Jeff, kasama ko si Rachel Alejandro, two of my best friends, and Jana Gibbs. And sana tuloy-tuloy na. And also, I have a medical spa. I'm part owner of Geneva Wellness Institute sa may Alabampuyan, sa may Viveray Hotel. Pero magkakaroon kami ng mas malaking Geneva Wellness sa may Crimson Hotel naman. So, that's why I'm so grateful po talaga. And hindi lang dito sa performing arts. Kahit pa paano, nag-umpisa na rin ako sa businesses, yung gano'n. Because I believe that ito nga sa ating pagtanda, sa ating pag-mature, na yung health, yung fitness, and yung wellness, and yung beauty, di ba lahat yan magkakatabi talaga, magkakasama. So, I feel very, very grateful.
Thank you. Anyway, sa mga young artists, sino yung gusto mo makakolab?
Dami magaling. Well, Sam Shove. I like him because he's very, very talented. Hindi dahil pamangkin siya ni Jeff, pero inaanak ko rin siya. And he will be one of my special guests. He will be singing like a medley of Gen Z, like a Gen Z songs with me. I believe that he dances well, he sings very well. And sa babae, sino pa ba? Well, I love Pini. Yung Bini, paborito yan ng 11 year. Meron akong anak, si London. Her name is London Lee. And she told me that she wants to become like me. She wants to become a pop star. But she wants to start in a group. And favorite name Bini. And she really admires me and wants to become like me. And that's why, kung parents din kayo, maintindihan nyo yung responsibility na kapag gustong-gusto kayo ng anak ninyo, napakahirap. That's why I'm very, very careful also. Kumbaga, parang maging magandang example para sa kanya. Kasi si Heaven is 29 years old, my son. He's 29, he has a girlfriend. Maybe I'll have a grandson or a granddaughter soon, but I'm really excited. But with London, iba pala pag babae yung anak. And babae ka rin, di ba? So yun.
So, ka na maging lola.
Handa na ako. Oo, gusto ko yung word na Lola. Hey Lola, Lola Jen, Geneva. I love that. I'm not afraid to become a Lola. I think my mom usually, my mom passed away 3 years ago. Told me na iba yung pagiging Lola sa pagiging nanay. Mas nakaka-inlove daw ang mga apo. Kaya ako naman excited din ako. And so yun, handang-handa na.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's Miss Christina.
Ayan, Jen, congratulations for 30. Yeah, congratulations for your 35 years. Speaking of 35 years, Jen, how would you like to be remembered, if ever? Kasi di ba, kami, kailangan kami somehow. Baka matanda siguro.
I'm 40.
Ha?
I'm 49.
Okay. 1 year na. Nakakahiya. Ayun nga, syempre yung sa batch natin, parang nandun na yung yung stigma na Smoky Mountain when you say Geneva Food. But ikaw, per se, how would you like to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as a woman who believed in love and in kindness. Yung tipong kahit pa paano hindi nagpabuli sa ibang mga tao na sabihin na hindi, at a certain age, hindi ka na pwedeng magsuot ng ganyan, hindi ka na pwedeng, hindi mo na kailangan gawin yan or whatever, diba? I guess me as an Aries dragon, medyo matigas talaga ang ulo ko. And alam niyo naman, I live in a fishbowl, and most especially nung 90s, kakaiba. Actually, mas less pala, no? Nung 90s. Ngayon kasi, meron ako no? Dati hindi eh. Dati, talagang, kung nakita mo, yun di ba? Kaya yung mga autograph, mga importante yan. Pero, ang gusto ko lang, makita ng mga tao, maalala nila na may equality. That I believe in that, and that I still believe in love, kahit na hindi nag-work, kahit na paulit-ulit na i-love ka, because you believe in it, not because you're afraid to be alone. Alam mo yun, and yun lang, yun ang important.
But with regards to your music, with regards to your
with my music, I will always be a proud student of our national artist for music. Do you know how hard it is to be called that? To be able to call him my mentor and someone who discovered me. Napakahirap na responsibilidad. Dahil dala-dala ko ang pangalan ni Ryan kahit saan ako magpunta. So every performance ko, I don't take it lightly. Because I know that when it comes to music, it is a business. Because our mentor means business all the time. You know, so yun. Sana maalala nila yung musika namin, yung mga awitin na sinulat ko, lagi in love ako, o yung awitin na sinulat ko, dahil broken hearted ako. Talagang, ang buhay ko talagang pinaikutan ng love. Love, 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 love. So, yun talaga.
Sa 35 years, ano yung year or period na medyo, you would say na hindi ganun kaganda? Parang medyo may time ba na parang I wanna give up? Yung mga ganun.
Hindi naman sa hindi siya maganda, pero kasi yung buhay ko, parang before kapag hindi maganda yung personal life ko, parang akong nag-iiba. Ito yung dati, no? And I realized na kailangan pala mabuo muna ako mag-isa. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't have a boyfriend for 5 years before I met the one I'm with now. Kasi mas nakilala ko sarili ko, marami pa rin akong healing na kailangan kong gawin because of yung past traumas sa mga relationships. And ngayon, at least, alam ko, mas kaya na mag-let go kung hindi para sa akin, hindi talaga para sa akin. As long as I have myself without sacrificing who I am. Alam mo yun? And yun nga, na walang masama. Lahat may reasons kung bakit nangyari yun. Hindi nag-work yung marriage or hindi nag-work yung relationship, merong reason all the time. And I never can. Hindi talaga pwede ako maging victim ng sarili kong storya. Siyempre tayong lahat bida ng sarili nating storya. So, I realized na hindi tayo victim. So, when I realized that, mas naging magaan lang. So, yun po.
Last two. Sabi mo kanina si London. Tama ba ako?
Yes, London.
Idolize you. Kung sakali, if you have the power, ano yung naging experience mo? Ano yung meron ka na you don't want her to experience?
Sana huwag siyang mag-asawa ng maaga. Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with yung connection sa totoong buhay. Ito yan. Siyempre, kung may babaguhin ako sa Pasko, kung hindi ako na-in-love kay Paco, wala si Heaven. So, hindi ko yung babaguhin kahit hindi maganda yung panahon na yun. Because I have my son. And I don't want to change anything about that. But, sana makinig yung mga anak ko. Nakikinig si Heaven dahil magta-30 na siya, hindi ba siya nagpapakasal. I think the generation now, hindi na nagmamadali. They want to earn money, they want to make money, yun ang gusto nila. So yung anak kong babae, yun lang. Sana matulungan ko siya na maging matapang, pero kind pa rin, compassionate, pero alam mo yung hindi matatakot sa lalaki. yung strong, pero compassionate. And like I always tell my kids, they can be whatever they want. Hindi ako nakokontrol ng mga anak ko. Basta masaya sila.
Would you say that this year or this era, yung pinaka-best na Gen evolution? And why?
Yes. It is the best version of Gen because I am physically stronger. Mas alam ko na yung purpose ko. Mas alam ko na kaya ko mag-isa. Mas alam ko na mas kaya ko magmahal. And yung mga nangyari before, iba yun. It was with different people, and now this is me. We have to focus on the now instead of crying about our past. And every day I wake up, I'm grateful. And sometimes I wake up and I go, oh no, kinakabahan ako malapit na yung show. Or oh no, what if something happens? What if yung something I want does not happen? Di ba yun ang lagi natin naisip eh? Masyado na tayo nag-focus sa future, kaya nagiging anxious tayo about the now. So that's what I'm trying to change. All I know is that physically, I am my strongest. And yun, nalaman ko na pag grateful ka, mas lalong dumadami yung things to be grateful for. So, yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
Now, Paul, of course, one of my best friends, Direk Jeff, halika na, upo ka na dito. Para kung may question man sila, sabay na tayo. Ito naman, alam niyo, kahit na-chismis na talaga kami, ala nila kami na yung mag-end up together. But you know, all I know is that I will be growing old with this one and with Rachel. And I'm excited. Teka na. Ito yung mga hindi ko gusto kasi naninigas yung kamay ko. Uso daw to, guys. Gen Z kasi. Ayun, Facebook. Mike. Or Jen. Ay, nandun sa kanila. Sige, do you have any more questions?
Yes. Hi, good afternoon, Jen. I'm just wondering, bakit after 35 years, ngayon ka palang ulit nagkaroon ng big concert?
Hindi pa ako handa nun eh. Kasi dumating ako galing Amerika nung nag-pandemic. Nung dumating ako, biglang nagka-pandemic. So, ang tagal, no? Kumbaga nakapag-adjust lang ako. And yun nga, ang daming self-realizations, may mga healing na kailangan mong ma-experience. And then, yun nga, in 2022, from the past, you know, why things happened the way they did. Yung 2021, that's when I started falling in love with weightlifting. So yun yung mga barbells, nasa gym ako lagi, and then 2022, same pa rin. 2023 was, yun na yung cycling, and running, yun yung mga yun. So ang dami kong, kumbaga, pinagtagpi-tagpi ko muna lahat ng mga gusto ko pala mga gawin. And then, yun. So it all together, and that's why it is only happening now. And plus, mas maganda yung 35 years, parang feeling ko mas buong na rin ako talaga. And ito, director na magaling na. Diba? So,
Pero if it's okay for you to open up, can you be specific kung ano ba yung mga pinagdaan mo in the past? That maybe parang, ang dami mong mga hugot.
yes, of course. Lahat naman yung love. Diba? So, you know, the first time I fell in love was with my first boyfriend at the age of 17, and I had a baby with him. Nung 20 ako, and I don't think both of us were ready. You know, and he was, well, he's 5 years older than me. He has his own family now. And, you know, we have a 29-year-old son. Pero, tandaan niyo, lumaki rin yung anak namin. So, may sarili rin mga healing na kailangan daanan yung aming anak habang lumalaki. So, naniniwala ba kayo na kapag tumatanda ang parents natin, somehow, in a way, nag-grow tayo with them as their children. So, ganun din yung nangyari sa amin. So, kung meron mga issues, we have to correct them. You know, and then I fell in love again with Casey, of course, who is happily married now. And meron din mga kailangan din mga self-realizations, mga reflections na kailangan ayusin. And then, yun na nga, kada may love, laging may fear, diba, may distrust. And I realized na I had to love myself muna. And yung 5 years na wala akong boyfriend, na-realize ko rin na hindi rin naman maganda, hindi rin ako mag-heal kung wala akong boyfriend habang nag-heal ako. Kasi iba pa rin yung talagang kumbaga napapractice. Yung gano'n. So, that's when I realized that I can heal while I'm in a relationship. And sabi ko nga from the start, lahat talaga nag-evolve sa LOVE, sa love talaga. Yung love for self, love for myself, Diba? Yung love for my craft. Kung hindi ako buo, maapektuhan pati yung trabaho. Diba? Pag buo ka, inspired ka, whether hindi kayo masyado okay, okay ka pa rin. Parang gano'n. Na you can compartmentalize everything. Na ito yung, hindi kami okay ng boyfriend ko or ng partner ko, pero yung business ko is doing well. Kailangan hindi maapektuhan yung business, kailangan hindi maapektuhan yung trabaho, kasi hindi sila kailangan magkakadikit lahat. And hindi mo pwedeng i-throw away yung meron mo dahil hindi mo kaya i-control yung emotions mo. So yun yung ibig ko sabihin. Na parang nag-connect the dots ang talaga noong 2024 naman. So,
once in your life ba, Ms. Jen, natanong mo sa sarili mo, kasi sabi mo nagkaroon ka ng mga self-realization. Natanong mo ba kung ano ba yung naging pagkakamali ko in the process? Bakit nauwi sa ganito yung lahat?
Masyado lang ang bata nung nakadepende ako sa, yung happiness ko nakadepende sa taong mahal ko. So kapag hindi pa rin sila buo, nag-iba sila, guess what happens? Pati ikaw gano'n. Kasi nakadepende yung happiness mo sa iba. Sabi nga nila kahit sa ating mga anak, which is hard for me, that I love my children so much more than life itself. But I also realized na yung 29-year-old kong anak, hindi ko na siya makakontrol kasi adult na siya eh. So, thank God for yung time na tumira ko sa America for 6 years na nagkaroon kami ng bonding and nakabawi ako sa panahon na puro trabaho lang ako and lumalaki siya and I wasn't able to spend time with him. So, ito yung journey na hindi ko talaga hindi ko makakalimutan because yung pinakamahirap na journey para sa akin is yung pagiging nanay. Kasi pag hindi naman tayo ready lahat maging nanay, di ba? Minsan talagang ubuntis ka, kahit sabihin mo, nagbasa ka ng libro, iba pa rin. Iba pa rin yung ginagawa mo, pinapractice mo yung pagiging nanay. So, nung na-realize ko lahat yan na mahirap yung may attachment sa lahat, lalo na sa tao, na kailangan kong I had to look inward and I had to love myself more. So
kanina, you were saying na naging kayo ni Jeffrey before. Ano ba? Or paano ba? Or nag-interpret?
Nanligaw.
Nanligaw.
Nag-start siya nung pandemic when we started taking trips together, especially nung Boracay kami. It was a very innocent post na, nasa beach kami, we were enjoying the beach, naka-2-piece siya, naka-board shorts ako. Tapos parang pag-post namin, yun na nag-blow up na siya over the internet. Uy, bagay sila. So, but it was a very, innocent, walang mali siya na post. Tapos, may ganun, organic na, I guess, I love din kami.
Pero during your younger years, never kang nanligaw kay Jen?
Yun binasted niya ako. Lahat kami nanligaw. Lahat kami binasted. Pero ako yung last. Ang muna nanligaw sa Tony during school natin. Tapos ako, kailan ba si hindi ko alam kung kailan si James. Kasama ko nung siya yung grad ball date ko sa high school.
So Jen, did you have regrets na hindi mo sinagot si Jeffrey? Nung nagkita kayo ulit?
Alam mo, si Jeff, sobrang ako. Wala nang maraming lalaki sa mundo, pero yung katulad niya ako, hindi talaga. Pero kasi ang nangyari was, para kami magkapatid, simula nung bata pa kami. Ako naturo sa kanya mag-open ng tour para sa bahay. I remember being in New York City with the Maestro and Smoky Mountain. And tinuturoan ko siya talaga nagpunta ng Italian restaurant. And sabi ko sa kanya, buksan mo yung pinto. Tondo girl ako eh. Buksan mo yung pinto, tapos dadaan ako. Or kunin mo yung silya, tapos umupo ako. Ganyan. Kaya mas bata siya ng isang taon. So, 13 ka na, 14 ako. Kahit noon. So yun. Si Tony, charming yun nung bata pa lang kami. Ganun na siya. Diba? Eto, tinuruan ko. So, syempre nung nanligaw siya, parang may awkward. At wala akong brothers. Kahit isa. So, parang yun. Oh.
Brother zone.
Friend zone.
Hindi, pero ninang si Rachel at ninong siya ng ako. So, yun mas importante sa akin. Alam ko forever na sa buhay ko. Sabi ko nga sa kanila ni Rachel, at least I know that no matter what happens, I will grow old with the two of you. Diba? Yun ang pinaka-importante. No matter what happens.
But good thing you remain friends. Diba?
Yeah.
After kahit na nabasted si Jeffrey.
Oo. I'm sure gumanon siya nung nag-iwalay kami ni Papa. Medyo. Napunta tuloy kay Papa. Siguro na. Although Papa naman is a good friend of mine. And there are people in our lives na mas okay na kaibigan kaysa kaibigan. Diba? So, yun.
Okay, last question na lang. What's the most important lesson you've learned in life that helped you evolve as whoever you are now?
To keep your values intact and your principles, but at the same time, be open-minded, be open to change. For example, conservative, nakita yung cleavage ko, right? Stop! Pero sa totoo lang, yung values ko sa relationships, conservative pa rin. Yung I believe in traditions pa rin. Ito na, naniniwala pa rin ako sa marriage, di ba? Kahit na nadapa, di ba? At the same time, nung lumabas yung TikTok, nung pandemic, lahat ng mga tao sabihin, tanda-tanda ko, pero sa edad ko. Ang tanda na, nagti-TikTok pa. I guess ano yun yun yung feeling niya kasi, na since nasa 40s na siguro siya, at nagti-TikTok ka, parang, huwag mo na gawin niya, nakakahiya. Syempre, nung after ng pandemic, lumaki lalo yung TikTok. Pati yung mga yung gumawa sa sarili nilang account, di ba? Ang ibig ko lang sabihin, kailangan, kahit as you grow up, hindi grow old na, as you grow, o as you mature, as you grow, kailangan open ka sa change. Lalo na as an artist, tayo lahat creative minds tayo, writers are very creative, diba? Huwag nating bigyan ng, hindi na pwede ito. Lalo na pag sa aming performers, hindi ko na kaya sabayan yan si Jungkook or something, diba? Pero nakikita ko rin, bakit si J-Lo? Bakit si J-Lo? Bakit si Beyonce? 40s na rin. J-Lo is what, 56? 56? Dahil Pilipino ba tayo? Yun ba yun? Hindi eh. It's really yung utak natin, yung readiness to evolution. Hindi lang sa yung physically, pati sa pag-iisip natin. So that's how you evolve. That's how you become better. Diba? By being open-minded.
Pwedeng isang na lang, bonus question na, kasi nabanggit mo, you're open for marriage. You're still open for marriage. So, meron na bang plans? Or meron na propose na ba?
Kaka-boyfriend ko na. Siguro, nag-react ito brother na, hindi ako nagmamadaling this. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Pero I think that, katulad na sinabi ko nga, we have to isipin ko rin dapat, I have a 10-year-old girl, diba? So, kailangan mahal lahat about me and talagang sigurado, diba? And pati ako we all have to spend our moments with people that we love. Dahil nga, hindi mahaba ang buhay. I think mabilis ang panahon, mabilis nangyari. So, pero yes, I'm open. Of course, I am. Diba? Para sa akin, importante na. It's very, very important to me. As a woman.
Hi, Jen. After being in the business for 35 years now, how would you define success today compared to when you were just starting out as a teenager back in Smoky Mountain?
Alam mo, nung bata kasi kami, yung success noon was, nakakagulo yung mga fans, di ba? Grabe. Umabot kami sa ganong level. Pero ngayon, mas matanda na kami. Pera. Important din na meron kang, di ba, meron kang kinikita, di ba, na yung mga kinikita mo, na i-invest mo kahit paano ng konti, di ba, or kung hindi man na-invest, at least, ginagawa mo yung gusto mong gawin. Compared sa isang bagay na hindi mo talaga gusto gawin, I would rather do something that I enjoy. Kasi kahit na yes, important na kumikita tayo ng pera, sa akin kasi important rin na masaya. Na masaya yung puso mo. Hindi lang yung bulsa mo, masaya rin yung puso mo. Kasi nga pagka masyado tayong nasa ilalim ng trabaho, puro yun na lang isipin natin, diba? Mas stress lang tayo, tatanda tayo because of that. I think we have to enjoy life as it, comes every day. And huwag tayo masyadong makinig sa mga hindi naniniwala sa atin. Makinig tayo sa mga naniniwala sa atin. Real friends, katulad nito, at ni Rachel.
Friend talaga.
Itong dalawa lang, ito na lang dalawa na to. Masaya na akong isipin yung pagtanda ko. Dahil alam ko hindi ako mag-isa. Yun na lang, wealth through my friends. Hindi mo kailangan ng 100 or 50 or 20 friends. You only need 2. 2 good ones. But I'm so grateful that I have more. I have more best friends. Pero yun lang. It's really health. Yan ang kayamanan. Health, yung ating good friends, and yung ating pamilya. Yan talaga yung pinaka-important.
Okay. With the showing of that cleavage, the skin, a lot of skin, is there any to explain yourself to your children, Evan being 29?
Oo, actually.
Kasi yung image pa of being sexy on stage, nauunawaan ba nila?
Actually, nag-usap na kami. I'm in a relationship and I like being feminine. I love being my feminine self. Cutting cleavage is not going to hurt me or my children. I mean, this is a beautiful dress, diba? But I already told them that on the stage, I can be whatever I want. That on the stage, pwede ako mag-costume, pwede sexy, because that's me as a performer. As long as kaya ko pang dalhin. At pag nakita ko yung sarili ko sa mirror, kaya ko ba ito? Okay. Pero ito yung sabi ko. No more pictures sa may beach na close up, nakalabas ang whatever, diba? It's more me as a performer, me as a woman. And yung mga private, yung mas mga sexy, hindi na kailangan yun. Nag-graduate na ako dun. Nasa Google na lahat yun. So okay na yun.
Since you have this relationship with this national athlete, is there a conscious effort to stay fit and be fit because fit na fit yung boyfriend?
Ang maganda lang kasi doon is that nung nakilala ko siya ng 2022, gano'n na rin ako eh. Talagang mahilig na rin talaga ako mag-gym. Mas dumami lang ngayon kasi isa sa mga bonding namin talaga is nag-train kami together. And I've always wanted a partner like that. Kasi kung hindi, gusto ko lang nasa couch at manonood ng Netflix. I don't think that's that's going to help me unless director ako, like Jeff, na kailangan manood ng maraming mga bagong pelikula. So, yeah, grateful na rin ako na gano'n siya. So yes, may effort talaga. Mas marami pang effort because gano'n siya. And that, he inspires me to be better, to be more active. And I think, hindi naman masama yun na maging active tayo. Instead of just, staying on the couch and watching.
Thank you. One question for Jeffrey. When can we expect dun sa show ni Geneva, and how would you touch on the memories of Smoky Mountain dun sa show na Geneva?
Basically, siguro i-quickly answer ko din yung mga sa akin. I'm really here as a supportive best friend, Max, supportive BFF, and I just want to say that this concert is really her brainchild. I'm here to implement her vision of her 35th anniversary concert. And perfect nga talaga yung Gen Evolution because we really want to show you her evolution as an artist, as a person. So madami mga, and yung physicality of it, nasabi ko rin kanina, may surprise kami na i-inject. Hindi pa lang namin nalalaman yung logistics and all. Pero basta may ideas kami to surprise the audience na parang kung paano may inject yung athleticism ni Geneva sa show. At the same time, feeling ko something that they can read, that everyone can expect is it's gonna be very high energy all throughout. And I think she's ready. She's been training hard for it.
Yung Smoky Mountain fans.
And yung Smoky Mountain. Siyempre yung Smoky, kasi the show is really all about the different stages in Geneva's life. It's not gonna necessarily be chronological. Pag-uusapan pa natin yung team si Tini din yung magsusulat ng script. Since we agreed, since he also literally witnessed the growth of Geneva from before. 20 years na?
28.
28 years. Oh, grabe, 28 years na ba? But yeah, so kaya kami yung mga kami yung creative team behind this because she needs someone who really knows her from before. And I just can't wait for everyone to be amazed by her energy. That's actually what I really want to capture in the concert. To show everyone ito yung Geneva now, which is better than ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Masingit lang, Jen, you are one of the very few celebrities from your generation who somehow have managed to stay very newsworthy and relevant, di ba? Without even trying. There's news about something you're supporting, something you're advocating. How do you do this? How do you manage to stay newsworthy? While others maybe resort to gimmicks para lang to be in the news.
I don't know. I guess my life has always been colorful. Kasi nga connected yung aking career sa pag-ibig. And pero yun nga, I guess dahil nga sumasabak din ako sa change. Like when I joined the Philippine Air Force Reserve Command, I was already, in my, 46 or 45 ako when I joined. Hindi naman ako natatakot kasi sumakay ng aeroplano at helicopters. I've always been kind of daring. Mga talon sa mga aeroplano, palabas ng aeroplano, yung gano'n. That has always been fun for me. At the same time, natuto na rin ako mas maging responsible. Kasi nga, mas maraming mata yung nakatingin. Dahil mas may edad na tayo sa kabataan, diba? gusto ko na mag-set din ng good example para sa kanila because I had great examples growing up. Yun na. Gimmicks, I never believed in gimmicks. Yung buhay ko, I guess, makulay na talaga. Makulay. And plus, di ba, lagi naman may bago sa ating lahat. May mga bago pwede pa natin labas na hindi pa lumalabas. Hindi pa alam kung kailan, di ba? But I'm also about to take my exams also kasi balik eskwela ako last year. So I'm finishing college degree, so, which is in business. Excited ako kasi nung nabuntis ako sa University of Santo Tomas, doon ako second year college, hindi ko natapos dahil I had heaven. So natutuwa lang ako na talagang ngayon yung Philippine Christian University, nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon na tapusin yung isa sa mga gusto kong tapusin, which is yung college education. Just like my brother.
Also, during the pandemic, nag-viral yung mga videos niyo with your cousins, di ba? Shine, Cheryl, Donna. Will we be seeing anything of that sort in your concert? That's for you, or to answer.
Yes. Of course, may surprise. Hindi naman magiging anniversary ko to kung wala yung pinsan ko. So magkakaroon ng surprise dyan. And abangan nila. So just like nung pandemic na nagkaroon kami ng kumbaga ng reunion as cousins, that will be happening also sa concert.
Jeff, do you want to talk about that? O secret na lang.
Hindi ba natin pinag-uusap? Sino ba pag-uusap?
Nasasabihin ko eh.
Oo, ako na daw. Hindi natin pag-usapan what to reveal and what not to reveal. Para at least, unti-unti yung pinabas natin.
Okay. So, any more questions from our friends? Napoli from Philippines tomorrow.
Ano ko na lang for Miss Geneva and wala pa kayong plano mag-reunion show for Smoky Mountain? Kasi uso na. Hindi. Ayun, di ba? May plano pa ba?
Maybe. Pero yung isa na kailangan namin kausapin, si James Coronel. James Coronel. Siya na lang talaga. But he will be there at my concert. So, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. Because I believe that the songs of Smoky Mountain will live forever in people's hearts.
Ako manager niya.
I think may hinihintay lang si James na one big event for it to happen. And he's reserving that reunion to be special na isang bagsakan lang.
This year?
Hindi naman. Depende nila kay James
Bakit sa kanya?
Sila kasi may hawak ng rights ng Smoky Mountain.
Si James na kasi yung president.
Smoky Mountain Publishing. Songs.
Pero personally gusto niyo talaga mangyari yun?
And he's open to that. I guess mag-ano din siya. Para magpapakondisyon din siya. Una.
Perfect timing. Lahat may perfect timing daw. So, tingnan natin.
Okay.
Medyo mahirap din talaga siya eh. Well, hindi sa amin, because we're still both in the entertainment industry. Mahirap siya schedule, especially for Tony Lambino, who's now the president of Ayala Foundation. So yung mga ganun, kailangan ipaalam pa. Tapos kailangan i-schedule pa. Kasi may prosesong matindi to make it happen. So dapat gawin natin yung Ayala ng sponsor. Wow!
Pero nag-feel niyo yun, may mga nag-request, like
Ibig sabihin, ang dami talagang gusto mag-reunite yung Smoky Mountain. Kasi nga yung music, part ng youth natin, part ng buhay natin yan.
Pop culture.
Oo, pop culture talaga. Kahit na ayaw mong, pag narinig mo yung isang Smoky Mountain song, it'll take you back to when you were, in first year high school. Or nasa elementary kayo. Diba? Biglang, kaya ako pag nakikita ko itong mga brothers ko, para akong bata, pagkasama ko sila, pagkasama ko rin yung mga pinsan ko, para rin ako bata. Yung inner child ko lumalabas. Kasi siguro nakikipaglaro sa kanila. Naalala mo yung mga bata rin kayo, di ba? And yung music, very powerful yan sa atin, sa psyche natin, sa, yun nga, parang naalala natin tuloy yung nakaraan. Parang gano'n.
Last question na lang, anong plans natin for Mother's Day, Miss Geneva?
For Mother's Day, birthday kasi ng anak ko, si London, he was born on Mother's Day of 2014. So, sa Mother's Day, kasama ko siya. Ang gusto niya, simple lang naman, gusto niya mag-check-in sa isang hotel to celebrate her 11th birthday. And then, hanggang the next day na, which is yung Mother's Day, nandun kami. So, simple lang.
So what are you most thankful for sa mga?
Grateful for my children. I'm grateful to them. Because of them, I became a better person. It gave me stability emotionally. It gave me a reason to live. Kasi may mga times na kapag feeling mo broken ka, and ang daming nanonood sa'yo, tapos sinasabi nila na loser ka for having a failed marriage at a young age, loser ka, pag gano'n, ang hirap eh. Minsan iisipin mo, sana hindi na lang kami celebrity. Kasi ang hirap maging young mom, tapos ginaganon ka, di ba? It was hard for me, so there was a time wherein, I was a late bloomer, and mga kaibigan mahilig uminom, anong ginawa mo? Iinom ka na ng alcohol. That wasn't good for me. And when I had my children, most especially si London, because I was older na, it gave me a reason to live my life better, to become a better version of myself. Na kaya ko harapin yung pain ng buhay, ng walang alcohol, ng walang kahit na ano. And that made me a better person. So yun lang yung perspective na yun. Kaya hindi ko pagpapalit yung sarili ko ngayon sa sarili ko nung mas bata ako. I don't care kung ano sabihin nila, you're old, you're almost 50-year-old. I don't care. I'm happier now. I don't have anything to prove to you. And when you get to my age, when these kids get to my age, or our age, lucky sila. Kasi, matanda sila. Look at Tito Haji. He's only 71 when he passed away. Wala siyang kahit hindi umiinom, hindi naninigarilyo. Always present sa lahat ng trabaho niya. Never had a manager, Siya lang ang nag-manage sa kanya. Ito lahat galing sa best friend namin, si Rachel. And ganun yung buhay. Biglang wala, inuwan na siya. Hindi na nga siya tumanda, diba? Pero to some people, ng kabataan, matanda na yan, how do they know? When they reach the age of 70, matuwa sila. When they reach my age, which is 49, swerte na rin sila. Tumanda sila katulad ko. Diba? So kung bigyan ako ni God ng mas mahaba pang buhay, umabot ako ng 70, 80, or 90, or 100, I would be very, very grateful. And I will never call that growing old then. Diba? It's just living my life to the fullest. Diba? It's that.
Thank you.
June? Ayun na si June.
Hi, Jen. Congratulations. Siyempre, ako nandun ako when yung nag-start na lang kayo, di ba? I can still remember nung ini-interview kita, regarding, kasi kumalat na yung mag-dis ka kay Heaven, di ba? Pero nilihim mo. Pero, yeah, pero nakakatuwa dyan, no? You're still very much around. Siyempre, umalis ka din talaga sa showbiz. Nag-decide ka to work in the States, di ba? Pero nakakatuwa na binalikan mo ang local showbiz. What made you decide na bumalik mo? Kasi alam ko, nag-corporate work ka na eh. You did parang PR sa isang clinic.
Yes.
Diba? What made you decide?
I gave birth there. So kaya ako umalis sa showbiz was because of my personal life again. So I left for the States and gave birth to my daughter, London.
When was this? Anong year to?
2014.
2014.
So nandun ako hanggang 2020 ng January. Yung anak ko, si Heaven, was 18 noong 2014 and he told me, nung nanganak na ako, sabi niya, Mom, you have to stay here. So I stayed for 6 more years. And bumawi ako sa inanak mo kasi hiningi niya yun eh. Dahil ang problema kasi sa ibang mga showbiz moms, kailangan mo, pag nanganak ka, kailangan mo nang bumalik, kailangan mo kumita ulit. Yun ang nawala, yung hindi ko nabigay sa anak ko nung kay Catherine. And noong 2020, he told me, Mom, sabi niya, if you still wanna, keep working, if you wanna go back to show business, Mom, so you can finish what you started, go ahead. You have my blessings. Siya mismo yung nagsabi sa akin na nakabawi na ako sa mga pagkukulang ko noon as a mother. And when he gave me the blessing, bumalik ako dito. And then, nagkaroon ng pandemic in March of that year. Pero, yun nga, I worked at a medical spa and marami rin naman ako natutunan nung time na yun. And ngayon nga, isa pa sa co-owners ng isang medical spa, which is Geneva Wellness Institute. Kaya iniisip ko rin, ano ba itong mga moments na hindi mo alam kung saan ka dinadala minsan ni God. Ang masasabi mo na lang is that, God, just take me to where you want me to be. Hindi natin pwede kontrolin lahat eh, diba? Noong time na yun, wala akong alam sa corporate world. Hindi ako kahit kailan nag-work sa isang office, ever. Pero nag-work ako for 3.5 years. And you know why pala? Looking back now, kasi ito, ang bagsak ko rin ay magkaroon ng sarili kong medical spa someday. And that's why I'm really grateful sa mga pagsubok na pinagdaanan ko noon June. So, really just grateful talaga.
Yeah, Jen, I'd say ko sa'yo, in fairness to you, kasi kahit yung mga bagay na pinagdaanan mo, yung mga negative things, kanina, you're saying na suko ka na sa alak, di ba? Pero yun nga, yung iba kasi parang you're trying to hide. Ikaw, nakikita ko kasi noon, in fairness to you, I'm sure kaya ka suko din. Kasi there was a time na talagang kahit mag-perform ko umiinom kaya, di ba? Pero,
performing.
I mean, after, yung mga,
after, yes.
Nakita ko kasi, di ba? Pero ito yung tipong yung mga pinagdaanan mo, inaamin mo. Hindi mo yung sinusugar ko, di ba?
Hindi. Kasi alam ko kasi na pwedeng may matututunan ng mga tao based on sa mga pinagdaanan. So yun naman, I think, yung isa sa mga purpose ko is to make other people's lives easier kasi palagi ako nagda-dive in head first. So,
pero yun nga, Jen, no, in fairness, yung mga vices, we understand na talagang gusto mo na siya iwasan at 49, syempre, di ba?
Ayoko na talaga niya, hindi ko siya iniwasan.
Nakakatawa, di ba? That's very positive for you to do that, di ba? Yung iba kasi hindi na naka-recover, hindi na naka-alagwa, di ba? Sa mga vices. Pero, malungkot ang mga fans mo na isa sa gusto mo nang iwasan ay yung pag-display ng magandang katawan mo. Kasi in fairness, you're in your late 40s, ang dami nakaka-appreciate. Talaga nag-trending pag ipupost ng mga 2-piece, 1-piece.
Na-appreciate niya pa ang clip eh.
Ano rin sa stage ko na lang gagawin. Yan na lang. Siguro yan na lang. Haven't ever liked it, to be honest. My son, because some of his friends would say, oh, your mom is so hot. Ganyan, yung mga kapatid. Alam mo na, and I'm sure hindi lang ito nangyayari sa akin. I'm sure may mga nanay na maganda, or sexy, kahit hindi nagpapakita ng skin. Meron talaga, nagkaka-crush na mga barkada ng mga anak, di ba? Normal siguro yun. So, ngayon naiintindihan ko naman na I've shown enough skin, although hindi naman ako nag-sexy talaga sa pelikula, di ba? Hanggang mga social media lang. I think that I am more than my skin. So, I want to be able to show na pwede rin naman tayong maging, kumbaga parang vibrant na 49-year-old and mas mature, mas madam.
It's good to hear na hindi naman pala tuluyan, di ba? Kundi sa mga shows, pwede ka pa magpa-sexy, at least...
Yeah, on the stage, basta kaya pa. Sabihin mo sa akin, pag di mature.
At least magkakakitaan mo pa. Kasi libre yung sa social media.
O diba? Pero ang ganda na lang. Basta sa stage as an artist, I think it's only fair. Basta kaya pa. Basta kaya pa.
Pero yan, congratulations for the Gen Evolution. Nakakatuwa na magkasama pa rin kayo ni Jeff. Yung friendship talaga.
Gusto ko kasama siya lagi. Yan talaga yun.
Ay, nag-ano ng puso si Jeff. Ibigyan nila siya ng palugan niya. Pero yan, and we're so excited for Gen Evolution. And congrats din, Jeff, syempre you're handling Geneva's concert, di ba? Talagang malaki ang tiwala sa inyo, Geneva.
Manood ka para makita mo rin.